May 13th. After a brief stop to integrate the terminal in Athens, they did the same on their arrival in Atlanta. They were heartened when Dr. King returned to the city in time to have dinner with them that evening, but they were sobered by the troubling news of a plot to meet the Freedom Ride with violence in Alabama. More bad news arrived during the night when Farmer was told that his father had died. May 14th. The riders, already apprehensive, woke that Mother's Day Sunday to learn that their leader would be away for 2 or 3 days, just as they were about to set out on one of the most dangerous legs of the journey. Corps Field Secretary Joe Perkins was named captain of the Trailways crew, with Jim Peck temporarily taking Farmer's place in overall charge. A Greyhound bus with 7 Freedom Riders and 7 regular passengers left Atlanta for Birmingham at 11 a.m. Among the latter, unbeknown to the core group, were the manager of the Birmingham Greyhound terminal and 2 undercover members of the Alabama Highway Patrol, hoping to eavesdrop on the Freedom Riders to get details of their plans. The Trailway bus with the remaining Freedom Riders left about an hour later. John Lewis had flown to Nashville on Saturday and hoped to rejoin the Freedom Ride in Birmingham. Before he left Nashville on Sunday, however, Lewis was horrified to learn that on the way to Birmingham, the Greyhound bus had been viciously attacked by a Klan-led mob at the terminal in Anniston, Alabama. After its rear tires had been slashed, the bus was then chased by a long line of cars and trucks. Once out of town, a car forced the bus to stop. Again, it was attacked by the angry mob, and it was ultimately firebombed. Lewis did not know it at the time, but everyone managed to escape before it exploded in flames. Meanwhile, at the Trailways terminal in Atlanta, the wary Freedom Riders standing in line to buy their tickets noticed a rough-looking group of white men approaching others in the line, who then disappeared. Those men, Ku Klux Klan members, boarded the bus with a few other regular passengers. On the way to Anniston, they began to insult and threaten the Freedom Riders who were sitting toward the front of the bus. The Trailways terminal in Anniston was eerily quiet, as the riders bought sandwiches at the lunch counter and went back to the bus. Soon afterward, John O. Patterson, the driver, returned, saying to the Klansmen, "We have received word that a bus has been burned to the ground and passengers are being carried to the hospital by the carloads. A mob is waiting for our bus and will do the same to us